Come on in. Come on in. Come on in, man. Come on in. Let's talk about it. Come on in. Wow. Let me put this link in the chat, man. You guys come on in. I don't. I'll let you guys talk. I don't need. Link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. I don't even know. The link is in the chat. You come on in, talk about it. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. Big dog, what's up with it?
Hey man, the problem is 7. Like I said at halftime, man. Listen, Riley's offenses have never been this bland. They've always been creative, even when he was at Oklahoma, man. I'm telling you, like I've been saying after the Minnesota loss, this offensive line is not built for Miller Moss. We can't say that, hey, look, he's been hit all night. He's been pressured all night. He had all the time in the world, man. That pass that he tried to throw, the one before it got knocked out of Woody Mark's hand, and he was falling back again. That was a lame duck going up the middle. You remember? You know what I'm saying? The second before last pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ball was wobbling everywhere, man. I'm telling you, man. The problem is 7, man, and it's frustrating because the defense.
I mean, but the defense started playing bad at the end. But the thing is, everything. Look, this is what a lot of people don't realize. They're gonna say, "Oh, the defense didn't stop." Everything feeds off the quarterback. Right. It feeds off the quarterback. It feeds off the head. And look, I'm putting it on Lincoln Riley because if Lincoln Riley, it's really got me hot right now because if he don't understand what he has to do, what else can I do? I'm questioning him right now because, like, I don't understand what I'm seeing.
You can't defend him anymore. You understand what I'm saying? So I know, I've been an advocate for Lincoln Riley, but clearly this offense is still off. Again, this offense is not designed for Miller Moss, man. And it's no knock on Miller. It's no knock on Miller. I don't know whether or not something going on with his hand. I don't know whether or not he just got PTSD, but every time he dropped back, man, I have real bad anxiety. Every time he dropped back, I'm like, oh, man, who is he about to throw it to now? And they see the defensive end is coming straight down the line, man. A lot of times he could have pulled that ball and took off and ran, but he's not that type of quarterback. Again,
I tell you what, look at Maryland quarterback. That dude looked like he was just moving all over the place, bro. Like,
yeah, you got a post-style quarterback playing in an RPO offense. You got a post-style quarterback playing a pro-style offense, man. Lincoln Riley might lose the locker room. We're not even talking about recruits right now. You're going to start seeing the recruits start to decommit now because we ain't winning. We're not winning. And they got every right to decommit right now. But Miller Moss is not it, man. He's not it.
And he's not it, man. My thing is, you're going to let the whole ship sink like this? You're going to let it ride like this because you want to keep somebody in because you got too much pride? Like, I don't understand. This thing is bad. Like, this is really, really bad.
Hey man, he might be trying to exit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
he might be trying to exit.
Hey, bro, something don't look right. I don't.
And here's the thing, though, Jay. Here's the thing, though, Jay. Every defense plays the same way. They crash down on the end. But again, like I said before, Miller Moss has got to be the least athletic quarterback Riley has ever had. So why are you keeping him in there? And you know that the defense is crashing down on us. Our run game was non-existent tonight. There was no creativity to the plays. It's like he allowed Miller Moss to just drop back, and a lot of times
he wasn't even trying to run the ball like he was.
He was just throwing off his back foot. You understand what I'm saying? He was throwing off his back foot. I'm like, man, even that pick, the one that was going across the middle, where he was trying to get it to Zach Branch, that was off his back foot. Like I said, a lot of times Moss don't climb that pocket. I said that last week when we lost to Penn State. I was like, man, who did we lose to last week? It's been so many damn losses this year. Wasn't it Penn State last week?
Yeah.
So he dropping back, and everything is off his back foot. And for some reason, he's throwing a lot of wounded ducks, man. He's throwing a lot of wounded ducks. He's missing receivers. I
can't tell you how many receivers that were just Now everybody goes, it's going to be overshadowed by the defense tonight. A lot of people are going to be looking at other stuff. But I know what we saw in the first half of the first quarter. We know what we saw and how this game was going. Look, people could be denial if we want. But you know what? I'm not even going to say it's necessarily him. I'm putting it on the coach for leaving him in there. That's what I'm going to do because it's on.
Yeah. It's definitely on Riley. But again, man, you put Moss in a position that your offense is not designed for. He needs to be playing Maeva. I've been screaming that for the last 2 weeks. You said send him in there for a couple packages.
Yeah, I was saying
no.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying no. I'm saying replace him.
Yeah.
Check this out. When was the last time we scored above 40 points?
Guess what? I'm saying it now. I'm 100% saying it now.
I've been saying it for the last 3 weeks, though, Jay.
I know you have.
When was the last time we scored above 40 points? It was against Utah State, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that was the only game we scored above 40 points. Again, these offensive linemen have been blocking for Caleb for the last 2 years, the vast majority of them. But now you throw Moss back there, and he's a statue back there. He can't take off and run, man. I watched the UCLA game against Rutgers today, and I found myself cheering for UCLA, man, because I can't stand being in the Big Ten. I cannot stand being in this Big Ten. This conference, it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like home. You understand what I'm saying?
It don't feel right. And one thing, UCLA, that quarterback Gabbers, I mean, he was moving all around. Like, I'm just trying to understand in my mind. It's not, I can't comprehend it right now. Like Lincoln Riley, he just sitting there looking on the sideline like everything is good. Like I know
I was talking about Rutgers quarterback. Even Rutgers quarterback took off running and had like a 40 or 50-yard touchdown. He had a 40 or 50-yard touchdown. You're the only one trying to fit a square piece into a triangle right now. We're the only team that's trying to do that. When you got a piece and Maava that's on the bench that threw for 3,000 yards last season and fit your offense. Why would you continue to force Moss in there when you know he doesn't fit the offense?
I'm starting to question if Lincoln Riley wants to win. I mean,
I'm starting to question whether or not he still wants to be there.
Yeah.
I don't think that Riley anticipated us going to the Big Ten. I think he anticipated staying in the conference similar to the Pac-12 because you got to think about it. The Pac-12 is similar to the Big 12. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say something real quick, and I don't know if this is accurate. It was a source that said something to me today. Lives in Texas, affiliated with somebody, and they just told me this today. Just today, as a matter of fact. Can't say who it is, but I'm just gonna put it out.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna say that. But anyway, something seems off, bro.
I don't think if you ask me personally, I don't think Riley really wants to be there. Now he has to go through the motions because they're paying him. But I don't really think that he really anticipated on being in the Big 12. When he came into the Pac-12, we pretty much ran through it, and we were one poor hamstring away from going to the college football playoffs his first season. When he found out he was going into the Big 12, which was our second season there, it's like his whole vibe has been off, man. Especially this year, man. You see, we struggling for a win. We need wins, man. And you got the pieces to put in there to at least slow down the pass rush, man, and get your offensive production back up to where it needs to be and help your defense out. And you won't even do it. He won't even do it. I don't get it. I don't understand it.
I'm speechless. And a lot of people. I did a little Maryland preview. A lot of people were laughing at me. And I told them, look, Maryland got a pass game. We got it. The defense got a, and it's on. Look, a lot of it's on Riley and a lot of it's on Moss. But at the same time, I got to put some of it on the defense because they didn't hold their end at the end of the game. They did in the first half. I'll give it to them. But it was just, man. But everything
you got to help them out though, Jay.
I feel you.
Our offense wasn't helping them out, and on that field goal, the one that got blocked, I don't know what happened on that play. It's like he just let the dude right on in there to block the field goal. I don't get it. But you got a piece in Jaden Maava, and you won't even play him, and he fit your offense. I don't know.
The thing is, he won't even come in. The thing is, he won't even come in for some plays. Like
that's all I'm saying.
I saw today. Who was that? I know Penn State does it, but I saw another team do it today. They bring in another quarterback to run RPO stuff, to run other stuff. Did you?
And it's not like Maava can't throw. He's not like the Michigan quarterback. This kid can throw.
Man,
He can throw the ball.
Miami gonna transfer, bro. Let's
I
just call
would
it.
too if you bring
Miami
me
gonna
in and
transfer.
you're not gonna play me what sense does it make for me to stay here and you're not gonna play me at least on some packages? Me, like I said personally, I said he should have replaced Miller Moss after that Minnesota loss. After we lost to Minnesota, Miller Moss should have been replaced
I
then.
said the same thing. Yeah. Well, I said he should.
Well, you said
Miami
some packages, right? You said
transfer
some
package.
packages.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been screaming for the longest, man, even on tweets, that this offensive line does not fit Miller Moss. I've been
But the thing
saying it
is,
for the last few weeks.
the thing is, Miller. I mean, the offensive line been playing good the past couple of weeks.
Even with them playing good though, Jay, we ain't been scoring no points though,
I
fam.
know it's ridiculous, man.
This the third game straight that we've scored under 30 points. They're not producing like a Lincoln Riley offense, and that's because you've taken away that element. You've taken away that pull it down when you see the defensive end crashing down. You read it a lot of times. I was like, Miller Moss could pull that ball out and took off for 7 or 8 yards, and he
Yeah.
just won't do it. Well, I understand why he won't do it. He's not athletic enough. I don't know whether or not it still got something to do with the concussion he got against Wisconsin, man. When he ran for that touchdown and he said, the heck with this, I'm not running anymore.
Yeah.
But for some reason, listen, again, we're trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. Take Moss out. He looks average. Take him out, man. Maaba can do what he's doing.
Yeah.
These back shoulder throws and these jump balls, really, you depending on the receiver's athleticism when you start throwing those jump balls like that. That's what you depended on. How many times did he underthrow Deuce today that could have been touchdowns?
Yeah.
Underthrew him. I'm talking about in the first half.
I saw like you said, 7 overthrown balls, and it was the first half for him was very, very bad, man. I don't even.
It's been bad for Moss for the last 2 weeks, Jay.
I
It was
know.
bad last week.
Yeah.
Remember when we talked about it on the live? I was like,
Yeah.
man, something look off about Moss, man. It's just something off about him, man. And he keep, messing with his hand. I don't think he's used to this type of pressure, man. I really don't, man. Being on his shoulders, being a Southern Cal quarterback, I really think that it's time for us to move into a different direction, man. Right now, man, we ain't got nothing else to play for. We ain't going to no playoffs. We can at least get a decent bowl game, but you trying to keep your recruits at this point, and if you're not winning, there ain't no recruits coming. They're not coming. We talked about this yesterday, trying to put up a fence around SoCal. Or what kid gonna stay at home when they can go somewhere where a program win, gonna go to the potential to go to the playoffs, like Oregon, and get a bag.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to do 2 of the 3. You got to either win and get a bag or win and get to the playoffs. 1 of the 2.
Yeah.
You can't miss out on all 3. And right now, we're missing out on all 3 elements. We're not winning. You're not giving them a bag, and we're not going to the playoffs.
Man, this is crazy. I'm gonna take some of these other calls, B.
Go ahead, man.
You can't tap, I'm gonna be on here for a second. Tap back in if you can.
I will. All right.
Stephen, what's up, my man?
What's the deal, USCJ? What's going on with you, man?
I really don't know, homie. You tell me right now.
At this point, man, I'm just focused on this Lakers and the Dodgers at this point. I'm trying to get this this Yankees and the Dodgers, man. USC letting me down right now. They hurt my heart. It's unacceptable, man. I mean, you look at it with Spencer Rattler, he had a short leash with him. Why you won't do it with Miller Moss? I don't get the difference. You pull Spencer Rattler out.
Something don't seem right, bro. Like, something seems weird. And he just gonna sit there and let the whole ship sink. Like, this team has more talent than a lot of teams across the country. And you're gonna really let it sink? This defense is really a good defense. Yes, they failed at the end of the game. But look, man, everything feeds off of one another. Everything that we saw take place in the first half, those lost in the sauce, overthrown about 1,800 of them. I mean, it's just unreal. And sit there in the intercept. I don't understand. Like, you really gonna let this thing sink like this, bro? I don't get it.
It's unacceptable, man. It's the USC alums, and it's just everybody. The seat's starting to warm up for him, man. And I hate this. I like Lincoln Riley, but what he did the past 2 years, especially with our offense, all we needed was a defense with it. But it's like now, like I said, last week when I was on with you, it was like, it's like our offense took a step back, and it's like, come on now. it's like defense. I mean, yeah, we lost a lot of people. We got Eric Gentry out. Bear gone. I mean, just numerous of people that's missing, but you still got a next man up type of thing. It's USC, man. So it's like you go there. I mean, we getting all these 4 and 5 star athletes. It's time for other people to step up and do their job, though. But I mean, that hurts too, though. When you're losing that many people and that many injuries and people out for the season. So I mean, that play a part in it too. But I wasn't sold on Miller Moss anyway. I mean, especially when we were in the bowl game in San Diego. I was just like, I mean, for one, some of the balls was underthrown. If it wasn't for your boy 8, if him coming back for the ball and stuff like that, a lot of balls he threw. Yeah, a lot of balls. I wanted Howard. I mean, what's the dude name at Ohio State? I wanted him to come. To be honest with you, I wasn't sold on him.
I didn't even want him. I wanted Malik from Duke. Or I wanted Cam Ward. Will Howard, he was cool. I would have took him, but right. I just felt like, the mobile quarterback is the thing, the way to go, man. But when Miller did what he did in the bowl game, it was like all of us, we were lost to the sauce. But these defense started figuring him out. Yeah, he had everybody fooled.
It's the reason why I keep saying it, and I say it every week too. I said it's a reason why Jackson Dart started over me, and he wasn't. They didn't see something in him or whatever. Clay held in them or whatever. They didn't see it in him. And I don't have nothing against Miller Moss, man. I really want him to ball out.
I got a Miller Time shirt. I love Miller Moss. I was a Miller Moss. I'm promoting him. I got a Miller. I went and bought me a Miller Time shirt. But bro, It ain't Miller time right now, big dog. This ain't what's happening.
But it's like, man, like the last dude, Brian, just said, like, man, we got to start worrying about these recruits, man, because I mean, Juju Lewis is gonna start looking like, what's going on, like,
and all them jokes about Indiana and all that. Indiana's 6-7-0 right now, bro.
Balling, man, and it's unacceptable.
I mean, if Juju Lewis look at that, what are you gonna say? I want to go to a 7-0 team. I mean,
Colorado too. They just blew out Arizona. I mean, just took care of business or whatever. So it's like, come on, man. Like, Deion want him. They want him bad over there. So
everybody laughed. Everybody laughed at Colorado. Everybody laughed at Indiana. Shedeur Sanders. They laughed at Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look how he moving around the pocket, bro.
They taking care of business.
I can't take it, man.
And like you said, with the defense that we got, all the help that we got this beautiful defense that's they only could do so much. And you
cannot put the defense on the field like you continue to put them on the field, and you not doing nothing. We keep kicking field goals or we throwing interceptions.
And punting the ball, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and then like you said, I mean, I think you had said like a couple weeks ago, like when I was talking about Zachariah Branch, I'm like, what's going on with this dude? Why are you not returning the ball? Like, I don't know what's going on with this dude. You ain't giving us, ever since LSU, you ain't gave us nothing with the return game. It's like, what's going on with this dude? Like, it's got to be something internally, man. Like, at this point,
something ain't adding up. And he returned one back for like 20-some yards a day, but that's the first time I ever seen him return one in a minute.
Exactly. And it's like, man, come on, dog. But Lincoln Riley got to do it. It's on him. Like, y'all, I don't know. I hope that he ain't looking for a way out. You know what I'm saying? Because if that was the case.
Bro, you making $100-some million, and you gonna sit there. You know your job on the line. You telling me that you gonna sit there and watch this unfold on the sideline like it don't matter, and you see the constant. Look, it didn't take long. Let me tell you, I saw it in the Michigan game. I saw it in the Minnesota game. I saw it in the Penn State game, and I saw it in the beginning of this game. Are you telling me you just gonna sit there and ignore what you seen with your eyes? My eyes are seeing it. We've all been saying it for the past couple of weeks. So you gonna tell me you're gonna sit here and see it and ship with the sink? Something ain't right with that. Something ain't adding up. Do you want? I mean, I don't even know. What am I supposed to think? I can only go by what I see. Right?
If that was the case, we could have just took the OC with the Washington Commanders. I forget his name. That was with Arizona, the head coach. We should have just let him take over. If that was the case, I feel comfortable with his play calling. I don't think he would have let it go this bad. Like, damn, Lincoln Riley, excuse my language, but it's like, man, we took 10 steps back, man. Like, offense was putting up 40 points a game the last 2 years. Now we barely even putting up, like y'all said, we barely putting up 30 points. I mean, I understand he a pocket quarterback, and Caleb Williams is a totally different beast. He gonna take off with the ball, but it's like, dude, you ain't putting no point. You ain't helping your defense out at all. Like, and then we missing these field goals, even with the Minnesota game. Like, it's just frustrating. And then too, that pass interference that they called. I said it's mighty funny how y'all can call pass interference for the opposite opponent, but when it comes to us, when it's last week for Penn State, they doing the same thing, riding all on our. And I ain't even finna get on the referees. At the end of the day, it is what it is. You still got to play through it or whatever. But at the same,
yeah.
But
we
but
we put it in their hands. It's unacceptable.
Right. And it's just funny to me how y'all can call late calls, but when it comes to us, we ain't getting them same calls. It's like, wow. It's like, I guess what can you do though? I mean, like y'all said though, I'm not feeling it. Hopefully, I'm just be honest with you. I'm just focused on next year. Hopefully, we can still get these recruits in. They still want to commit to us, and like you said, dog work and get in their ear, and like, okay, look, we had a bad year and it didn't go the way we thought it was gonna go, but we gonna do this thing. We're gonna turn around. I mean, at this point, it's a 12-team playoff, and we can't make a 12-team playoff. It's like, dog, the season's gonna start warming up at some point. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's harder when you get into 4 teams or whatever. You got, 4 teams you got to select from. But 12-team playoff and you still can't make it, Lincoln Riley? That's unacceptable. I'm starting to think what Oklahoma was saying, stinking Lincoln, like, starting to make some sense, man.
What else?
I don't know.
What else am I supposed to think right now? I mean, I can only go by what I see sometimes. I mean,
exactly.
It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Like, if it looked like a duck, it quacked like a duck. It might be a duck. I don't know.
Right.
So I mean, I'm just trying to figure it out.
Pete Carroll on campus. I don't know. I know he in his late 70s now, but hey, I take an older Pete Carroll than this right now, because this right here, man, I don't know. This is kind of suspect, bro. I even take Urban Myers at this point. Like, I'm not calling for the dude job. I want Lincoln Riley, man. I feel he's a young mind. I feel like he kind of stubborn a little bit and he's stuck in his ways. But I feel like he know what the youth, what kind of ball we need to be playing. But Miller Moss ain't supposed to be in there.
I want you to think about something. We are USC. Some say the University of South Central. Some say the University of Southern California.
Exactly.
We lost since he's been here. Tulane. I want you to really think about this. We lost against Tulane, game I was at. We lost against Minnesota. We lost against Maryland. Like this is I can't even. It's hard for me to even say that right now. We lost against Maryland, Tulane, and Minnesota. USC don't lose against Maryland, Tulane, and Minnesota.
Right. Exactly.
What in the world? What is this? What is this?
To me, I hold USC up there. If this makes sense, like I hold USC up to like a Dodgers, Yankees, Pittsburgh, Cowboys type of organ. You know what I'm saying? Like
you don't lose.
We deserve more than this. It's unacceptable, bro.
Exactly. I did not think we were gonna be here again. I thought we were gonna pass this up. I thought we were gonna go over, but you cannot lose against Minnesota, Maryland, and Tulane. These are all the teams that man. I see what the press conference is gonna say, man. I want
to hear what he's gonna say. I really want to go. What's your excuse now? At this point, I'm looking forward to Juju Watkins and them, and they balling out and take. I want the girls to go out there and take the championship. At least somebody bring home a championship at USC. Come on now, because at this point, it's like, man, and I'm really looking forward to the girls because I know they finna ball out. They getting ready, and they ready for this season. So it's like, man, our dudes didn't let us down in football. So hey, I don't know about what the boys gonna do over there, but I know Juju Watkins and them ready. So I'm gonna look forward to that. I guess that's maybe we could bring home a championship with that or whatever. I don't, maybe, hopefully.
Yeah, she got all kind of big time endorsements. Hey, Channel 7, Channel TV, O-line. Please don't tell me you. All right, I'm not even going.
O-line.
I'm not about. I don't even know what you. I caught whatever. All right, big dog.
Man. All right, appreciate it. Yeah, man. Fight on.
Hey, Christian, give me 1 second. I got to take this one right quick. I'm going in order. And the link is in the chat for anybody who wanted to step on here, man. Richard, how you doing?
What's going on?
Man, talk to me.
Oh man. Where do I start? I think I speak for a lot of people when I say we need some change and we need it bad. The season, look, the season's pretty much done. We all know that. Everybody's upset right now. We got to start changing now to get ready for next season. If we don't do something now, we're going to lose recruits and it's just going to get worse. We got to make some changes. And I don't know why he doesn't see what we see. I don't get
Oh
that.
my God, man, this is really,
What does it hurt? What does it hurt to throw my oven and see what he's gonna do? It
that's
doesn't hurt anything.
it's let me know that he's stubborn, bro. That's what it's let me know. You stubborn. You want to try to do it your way, and everybody can see it. Like, how do you not see this? Like, he played so bad in that first half. I mean, come on, like seriously.
Here's the thing: we got so much talent. We have so much talent. The defense got turned around. I know they didn't play a perfect game, but they turned around, and it's been a 180 since last season. We can all agree to that. And then we're here talking about the offense. We're here talking about the offense. Well, we were just I don't understand how we're struggling. A minute left. We're trailing to Maryland. I can't even fathom how we got here.
I'm sitting there. I mean, I'm sitting there looking at the TV, and I can't believe my eyes. I'm like this. I'm thinking like this is a joke. I went in the kitchen for a minute, came back in. I'm like, what in the world is? I mean, this cannot be really happening. I almost
Jay,
felt like it's a dream, man.
I did the same thing. I walked away for 2 seconds, and I'm like, "You got to be kidding me! You got to be kidding me!" I don't know. I don't. And here's the thing: what is he gonna do? What is he gonna do next game? What is he gonna say in the press conference? His job's got to be on the line. We're 3 and 4, 3 and 4.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It wouldn't surprise me if they pull a Lane Kiffin on him. I'm sorry.
Dude,
I gotta say it. I mean, that would not surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me.
Hey, don't make me gas up the car and go to LAX right now.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll pick you up on the way.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, man. We are USC. We don't deserve this. We don't deserve this at all. We were so looking forward to this season, first season in the Big Ten, making an impact, and we're 3 and 4. That is crazy.
It's crazy, man. But man, Big Dog, I got to take some of these calls, man.
Yes, sir.
Got 1,000 of them coming in. I don't know, man. But hey, if it clears up and you still here, man, I got almost 1,500 people in this chat. Come back in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Big Dog. All right. I appreciate you. Fight on. D, what's up, my man?
Hey, what's up, USCJ? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I just want to make just one small clear point. I'm disappointed in the lack of creativity from Lincoln Riley. All right. So we understand the limitations that Miller Moss has. But what I don't understand is why doesn't Jay have 3 to 4 packages where he can come in?
I don't understand it either. I've been calling for that all season long, pretty much. After the LSU game, pretty much been calling. Well, after the Utah State game, I've been calling for it.
Miller Moss is not going to win the Heisman this year. So once you come, no, but
yeah.
Let me build on that. Once you come to that realization, what does it hurt to have Jay come in on certain plays? 3rd and 3, he can come in. All those RPOs where the linebackers just crashing, the DNs are crashing 100 miles per hour. So if you go back to that last play, it's 4th and 2. Do you understand how much pressure Maeva would put on a 4th and 2? The creativity of the play just I mean, we have so many more options. But if I'm a defender, 80% I know it's going to Marks. He's either going to carry it or he's going to catch it. I'm already thinking that as a defender. But once Jay comes in, now it's like, okay, shit, this dude can run. Sorry for that language. But this guy can run. You know what I mean? Or he can do RPO, or he can do a play action, hit the tight end on a 5-yard out. It's so many options, and all we're asking is that's where the creativity can come in. I just felt like this game alone, my expectations did not lower USCJ. There were a lot of freshmen playing. So I knew it was going to be a struggle. But this game, to me, highlighted the inefficiencies of Miller Moss, and then it highlights, just the overall lack of creativity that Lincoln Riley is bringing to the table.
It got it. It's on two people to me, man, right now, and it is what it is, and I totally agree with you. It's called the RPO because it's the run pass option, and you got somebody like Jaden Maava who's able to move and groove like that. Like you say, it opens you up to so much more creativity. And the thing about it, what's so mind-boggling about it, is that that's what Lincoln Riley is. That's who he is. And to not put him in to be stubborn, I don't even know if I should call it stubborn or not, but to not be stubborn, not put him in, Jaden Maava, I wouldn't be surprised if he hit the portal. Be like, forget this. I mean, the guy had 3,000 yards last year, over 3,000 yards, 10 interceptions. And the excuse that everybody else gave me, they said, Jay, I was putting this stuff out on Twitter, at least give Maava some packages. So you know what they told me? They said, Jay, he threw 10 interceptions last year. That he did this. His decision maker's his IQ's not like Moss. Well, what have we seen with Moss so far? He's on pace to throw like 20 interceptions. Are you serious?
Yeah. Let me make one last point, and then I'll go. But when you say that, is Lincoln Riley stubborn? Well, guess what, USCJ? We have proof of that. It was called Alex Grinch. He was stubborn with that situation. So he does have an issue with being stubborn and sticking to his guns. But sometimes you got to let it. You got to just adjust.
You're making $100 million, man. You do whatever it takes to win. I don't care if you got to crawl on the ground with a broken leg and score a touchdown. You do whatever it takes to win. But he's not. He doesn't. I don't sense the urgency with him right now. I just don't sense it. Like, he's too calm, cool, and collective. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
All right, USCJ, man. This one's gonna make me. I'm gonna get some ice cream or something, man. I'm about to comfort eat, man.
Bro, I ain't even gonna get no ice cream. I'm gonna put the covers over my head and go to sleep, bro. I can't. I mean, straight up. I mean, it's just. All right, man. Hey, I appreciate you, fam. Fight on. Christian, what's the word?
Man, ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. I ain't gonna even lie. When they scored that touchdown, got the 2-point conversion, it was just like the Penn State game when we threw the interception. And I was like, we about to lose this game. I done watched this 5 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Same story. Up in the fourth quarter, offense came. Man, it's back to what I was saying at halftime. We don't play complimentary football. You know what I'm saying? The defense come out in the third quarter, get a stop. We up 21-7. Defense get a stop. Offense throw an interception. They go down and score. Put them right back. When the offense do something good, the defense let them score. When the defense do something good, offense go 3 and out. Special teams is just atrocious. I mean, from the field goal kicker to anything outside the punter to deal with special team is atrocious. It's ridiculous, man. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating. And when I look at this team and how we keep losing and how we are not playing complimentary football, what you have to do to win, the only saving grace and green light I see at the end of the tunnel is that we look like a young team, which we are. Like I said, on offense, we only have 3 senior stars. There's no excuse, and it's still frustrating and aggravating. We look like a young team. We are. Defense is mostly young and true freshmen, and they're playing. And the reason the defense is slacking off every second half is for the simple fact that they're exhausted. We don't have that depth yet, which is what we're trying to build through recruiting. And so, we look like a young team who don't know how to win. But
bro, I get the young part, and I agree with you. We're a young team, but everything lies at the end of the day. I believe it lies at the head coach, bro. And to me, right now, the decision making that I'm seeing right now, and the ability to understand how to run, how to put your proper personnel in. Right now, I'm starting to question it. Like I wasn't before, but I got to question it now, and it's just I don't know. What's your thoughts on that?
No, I agree with you. Me and you were the ones in the summer saying it's a true quarterback battle, but we gonna trust Lincoln. But what we also said is if Miller was 1A, Jaden was 1B, and if there's any drop off with Miller, then he'll be quick to put, you know what I mean, like he did with Caleb and Spencer. But
Right, right,
we ain't
right.
seen that.
And all summer long, I was saying 1A and 1B. All the fans, some of the fans on Twitter, like, oh no, Jay, what are you talking about? It's that Miller's the clear cut. Look, is it a drop off? It can't get no worse than what it is right now. Right.
And my whole thing with that is the season is over. I mean, I don't care about going to no Sun Bowl or Strike Bowl. The season is over. You have nothing to lose. Put Jaden out there to see what you got for next year. See what you got, because if you don't, he gon' transfer out. But you might as well see what you got in him right now.
Yep. Hey, shout out to Roy Benuelas. Quentin Joyner was taken out after a fumble. Think about that. Hey, you ain't lying. Hey, yes. Think about it.
Because really, what changed the game was that, like I said, not playing complimentary football as we've been doing all year, but we up 21-7. Defense come out and get a stop, and then we throw an interception, put the defense right back out there. The defense was exhausted in the second half. They was on the field pretty much the entire second half. And to that too, you know, I put a lot of that on coaches, but again, as far as scheme wise and play calling, the scheme and play calling was there. The player was in position. The players got to make the plays as well.
Yep.
Moss got to make the throws. We left so many points out there in the first half with just underthrows. I mean, Ramsey on fourth down, we got to get off the field on fourth down. You got to make those tackles. Like the calls and stuff are right. Our defensive backs are in perfect position, and they just not playing. They not playing the ball, or they pass interference, or they get beat on a contested ball. I mean, but the play call and everything's right. They're in position. We're not making the plays, and a lot of that go back to being young too. But you know, the players got to make the plays as well.
Yeah, and that's I've always said that the players got to execute. But tonight, and we saw that before. But today we saw a little bit something, a little bit extra. We saw the players not executing, but then I saw, and I know some other people have been saying it for a while. I specifically saw some questionable decision making by the head ball coach, and that's to me, that's all the way unacceptable, man. I mean, because at the end, he has to be the one to you know, get this thing moving and grooving in the right direction. And apparently, you know, it's just hard to watch. Like you just really watching this team just go to all this talent. We got more talent than most of these teams in the country. Man, yeah, he absolutely can. Deanton Lynn too, probably.
And here's the thing that's crazy about all this. Why I was even putting in your chat. I mean, in the chat and in the YouTube, I was saying when we was up 14-4. I was like, man, this game is not over. We seen this, you know, because we don't play complimentary football. Like I said, when offense do something good, the defense slack off. When defense do something good, offense slack off. We don't play complimentary football. But you could have took Maryland out of this game, right? And just rewind. You can take all those teams out and rewind the last 5 weeks. All these games has went the same.
It's the same way.
It went to the exact same. Come down to the wire. We 8 minutes in the fourth quarter, 7 minutes in the fourth quarter. We got a lead. Offense can't close it. Defense can't close it. Offense have an opportunity with the ball last, can't close it. I mean, Hudson. I mean, looked just like Penn State last week. Hudson was open, and he overshot him on that slant before that fourth down. I mean, Woody didn't see that defender. I mean, as soon as his ball the ball touched his hand, he got hit. That was a tough catch to make. But you know, you want to make those. But the last 5 weeks, every game has been exactly the same. And the most frustrating part is we haven't figured out how to win one of them. Yeah. You would think after the Michigan game, you'll figure out how to win it. You would think after the Minnesota, it's been the same thing every game. And the last 2 weeks has been exactly the same. Going into the halftime up 14, come out and immediately lose it.
It's crazy. We just got a commitment yesterday. And now we're dealing with and Ford Dog says Sumbo, man. I'm not even thinking about the I'm thinking more like the Cheez-It Bowl, big dog. The straight up Cheez-It Bowl.
But let's be honest. I said this a few weeks. I'll go We're not gonna blow anybody out because of inconsistency of the offense, right? All the games are gonna be close like this. I don't even know if we get 6 wins.
Do you know how bad this is? This is crazy.
I don't even know if we get 6 wins. I don't see no guarantee on the schedule.
Man, it's wild, man. I'm gonna take some of these calls, Christian. If you can come back, tap back in. I got a bunch of them in here. Dang, all right, let me get some of these and I'm gonna holler back. All right. Family, what's up, boxing? Boxing fan. What's the word?
What's up, Jay? What's going on, brother?
Man, you tell me, man. I mean, I'm lost in the sauce right now.
Man, I've been lost in the sauce with you weeks ago. I've been drunk. And I ain't talking about no liquor. We ain't drinking nothing. I've been drunk off Lincoln Raleigh and Miller Mouse, man.
Yeah. Hey, we are. I ain't even gonna say that.
Now watch this. So look, I've been waiting to get on. I ain't gonna try to keep you long, right? Because I wanna make sure it cut. I want to make sure my words coming right, and I'm putting my perspective on it, right? So look, I feel like we lost the team. Like Lincoln Riley lost the team tonight too, bro.
It's weird, man.
So watch. Look, I'm a boxing fan also, right? So look, in this type of phase, right? When somebody been knocked out and you continue to put that same pressure on them, that's what he doing to our kids, man. That's what he just did to our kids. He put them in the same situation every week. You could see them on the sideline shaking their head. They're not going to get up. You could see them fighting. I can see the fight every week. We want to win. Them kids want to play, bro. Then he go to this my worst part, bro. He making our defense. He making them coaches, because I watch all your videos, right? We got all these recruits. We got all these recruits from defense. We got all these players really on defense. Who he bring in? He keep bringing in the people from the portal. It's 3 years. You ain't brought nothing yet. What we doing?
Man, hey, man. You know, the definition of insanity, bro, is doing the same thing over and over again. And right now, what I see from him, you know, I question him now. You know what I mean? I don't know how long you've been tapped in with me, but last year, the Alex Grinch thing, the whole thing, and I said there's a root to the problem. There's a root and the surface, because a lot of people were blaming Alex Grinch. I said Alex Grinch is the surface, but then you got the root. The root is Lincoln Riley. You feel what I'm saying? And so we gotta. It is what it is, man. I mean, if it looked like a duck, it quacked like a duck, bro. It's a duck. And now, I don't know what it is.
Nah, you just spoke it. You just spoke the truth, because I'm gonna translate it from last year to this year. Guess what? He making our defense looking bad again. If you put our defense out there 13 times, what are we gonna do?
Do you remember last year? Everybody was talking about Alex Grinch, and I said the same thing. I said, look, the defense can't be out there as long as what they are and think that they go, constantly getting back on the field. This defense was playing lights out in the beginning of the game today, bro. To your point, they got a couple of stops. The offense wasn't doing nothing. They got a couple of stops, but then the offense was just still dragging their feet. You know what I mean?
The whole first quarter, nobody did nothing. We just gave the ball back, and they gave it back, and we gave it back, and and that's what I mean by, like I said, you got it, you hit it right on the head, bro. He full of himself. He want to do what he want to do. He want to keep Miller in because he feel like Miller is the golden child because he waited and sat and all that. But guess what? We're going to lose everybody. Just like you said, Mayava, we're going to lose all them dudes.
He just going to, I don't know. He just want to sit there and let the whole ship sink. Hey, man, I don't know. I be watching these other podcasts. Everybody, they all in denial, talk about Miller this, Miller that. And I'm not knocking them. But, I got respect. I got a Miller time shirt. But I can't help what my eyes are seeing right now. What you want me to do? I see what I see. And I saw it and I knew it. And I look at all these other podcasts. Oh, Miller's not the problem. Man, if you don't get out of here with that foolishness, man.
Man, look, I'm going to be, and watch this, 100%. I've been down with USC. Boy, I've been hurting through the Clay Helton. I heard it since Pete left. Been hurting since Pete left. And I told you I'm in the Midwest, bro. I've been hurting since Pete left. We went through all that shit with Clay Helton, Lane Kiffin. Like you said, they need to do a Lane Kiffin. He don't even need to make it back to campus today.
I was saying I'll be surprised if it wouldn't surprise me if they do a Lane Kiffin, because I mean, this right here, and I said it to the guests before. Think about the teams we lost against. If you at USC, bro, you don't lose against Minnesota. This is all since he's been here. You don't lose against Minnesota, Tulane, Maryland. You don't lose against those teams, man.
Nah, you definitely don't. No,
it's unacceptable.
You actually run them off the field. That's what you do. That's what we so that's what I was really getting to. All that Clay Helton stuff we went through. I was calling for Lincoln Riley head low key two weeks ago, but I was trying not to go crazy. But I already been through this too much. I love my team more than any coach. You feel me?
Yep.
So I don't care about no coach, bro. I care about the brand.
Me too. Same
you feel
here.
Me?
And so that's what we got to be worried about right now. Like the brand matters. That could be the whole. Hey, that might be a video I might make. The brand matters more than anybody else. Nobody. Hey, in other words, on the West Coast. Well, I ain't even gonna get into that, but we say nobody bigger than the program. You should read between the lines on that. Though.
And guess what? I know. Of course, I know that they ain't my team for nothing. I ain't hip hopping. We ain't never had no names on the back of the jersey, so we don't care about no name for the coach.
Yeah. So man, let me get. I got a bunch. Hey, what part of Midwest you at? You from?
I'm in Ohio, man. I'm up here in Detroit right now. Remember, I called you in. I called in for the Michigan game.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
That's right. I'm gonna stay tapped in, man. I appreciate you, brother. Fight on. Man.
Hey, fight on, big dog. Hey, Terrence, what's the word?
Nothing too much, Jay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, man. How you doing?
Doing pretty good, man. I'm calling in from Georgia. I'm frustrated as hell like everybody else, man.
What's your thoughts, man? Give me your assessment on the game.
Okay, so I had just got in from work. When I was leaving work, it was like right at halftime. I came home, the score was like 21 to like 14.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I'm like, y'all didn't score anymore since I've been on the road coming home from work.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my whole thing was like the beginning of the season, I thought that Lincoln changed his play calling to kind of play complementary football to kind of protect the defense a little bit.
Yeah.
But as I watch now, Miller's the problem.
Hey, welcome to the party, homie. Hey, welcome to the party. I mean, everybody should, I'm sorry. Let me correct it a little bit. That's half right. Miller and Lincoln right now, because Lincoln's the one that's leaving them in there.
Yeah. Because me personally, this would be my like, I agree with you on Lincoln too. This would be my ideal starting offense for USC. Right now, I go ahead and put Marvin in, and I would leave Jacoby Lane as like the Z receiver.
Yeah.
I would move Deuce. I wouldn't play Deuce at the X. I'll move Deuce like into the slot.
Yeah.
And maybe sometimes play him as a tight end.
Yeah.
Reason being, he's really our joker receiver. I'll move him all over the place because you can get him mismatched on the linebacker if you actually line him up in line sometimes as a tight end, or actually flux him out in the slot. Get him on the linebacker or safety, he will eat them alive.
Yep.
Maybe play like Kyron Hudson at the X or Kyle Floyd at the X or something like that.
Yep.
Because we had the personnel to really blow teams out. Because I understand, like me personally, if I was close to this team, I would score many points from jump street as I can. Because again, if Lincoln's such a guru, his whole mindset should be, let me go ahead and put it on these teams, run them off the field, and if I really want to protect my defense, put up some points and let them just pin their ears back and feast on the quarterback.
Yeah. Yep.
That should be our whole mindset. He out here playing patty cake with teams and letting teams hang around.
Everything starts with the head coach, man. And I can't hold back on it no more, man, because I didn't want to. I wanted to try to protect the recruiting. I want to try to protect certain things, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Everybody sees it, and I put all the blame on him for leaving the man, because at the end of the day, he's sitting here watching this, man. It happened against Minnesota, it happened against Michigan, it happened against Penn State. And look, man, like we said, we all love the story, but the defense is going to feed off the offense. And the defense, like I said, they were you said you were at work, so you didn't see They took care of business in the first half, and they can only do so much. If we had Caleb Williams last year and we had this defense and we took care of business with defense and we start going up, smashing teams in the first half, the defense not gonna have to worry about that because the offense got to put everything. They got to start doing things that are out of character because we went up. But because of our offense is lacking so bad, now you put stress on the defense and they constantly have to keep coming in. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's crazy. It's wild, man.
And like another quick point I want to make it too is I didn't think that if he did make a change of quarterback, he wouldn't make it this game because it's a road game. But I could see him putting in Jaden this Friday versus Rutgers, even though it's a short week.
It's too late now, though. I mean, we got 4 losses right now. It is so late to do that. I was hoping this week he would do it, but I feel what you're saying. Like if now, because it's a road game, and that makes sense. But it's so late right now. Like 4 games lost. Wow. Man,
I'm kind of looking at him sideways too, because I'm like, where's the player development on offensive side of the ball?
I don't even know what to say, man. I'm speechless, man. But I'm gonna take some of these other calls, my brother. I appreciate
you have a good one, man. Appreciate you taking the call.
Fight on, fam. All right, let me see this next one. G.
Yeah, what's up with you on USC, Jay? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. How you doing, fam?
I'm cool. Calling in from Oakland. I'm not gonna get on our team too bad because everybody touched on a lot of good points. I just want to talk about we got a Lincoln Riley issue. We should be undefeated to me in my eyes. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's way too many 3 and outs. Like over and over. You're supposed to be some type of groove. What's up with all the RPOs? We're not brinking no big runs on the RPOs. We need to dial it back and play what's his name? Jacoby Lane a little more. I'm not understanding why he's not getting more playing time. I'm seeing more and more of Branch the whole game dropping balls or balls not getting to him. I mean, him and Miller Moss is just not connecting. I'm not even about to get on Miller because we just gotta. If we stop getting so many 3 and outs and just stop trying to run the same RPO over and over again, I mean, our defense will have a chance. You know what I mean?
The defense did. Yeah, I feel exactly what you're saying. The defense did what they had to do in the first half, man. And at some point, the offense is gonna have to separate themselves and try to advance this thing. But it just looks like I said, everything starts from the head, man. And it looks super stale, man. It looks super ridiculous, super crazy. And look, you don't have to get on Miller, but I'm gonna get on him just because and not get on him, like a because I got it, like I said with everybody else. I got a Miller Time shirt. I bought that. I believe in Miller. I love the story. He stuck around. He stayed loyal to the soil. But at the end of the day, that the loyal to the soil is not gonna get us no W's. You're throwing balls super high right now. You know what I mean? An airplane pilot could touch it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like this. It's just not adding up, man. Like the whole play, and it starts with the head coach. So
I agree. We got too many 4 and 5 stars to be losing to teams not even as fast as us. I mean, we throwing jump balls, but if you look at the game, the receivers have a step or two. And I don't know why is the game plan to float it because they're higher? Why not just give them the lead and let them catch it and keep running? You know what I mean? I've seen it like 3 or 4 times this game. And it's like, I mean, you can only get the jump balls for so much. It's a 50-50 ball.
But that's
you don't want to rely on that.
Hey, if the Penn State game, the ball floated. I honestly, man, and when I really start reflecting and thinking back, I think about the Louisville game. I went back and watched all these. A lot of those balls were 50-50 balls, man. If we just keep it 100, those receivers went up and got it, like you say. And now they're still 50-50 balls, some of them. But hey, some of them turning into interceptions, like the one that floated on him. He threw it up there last week. It floated on him. And so now these are tendencies that he already had. Our eyes are just starting to open up because we see him now. You know what I mean? Like we didn't know about it.
That's why he was a backup for so long. I mean, it's a reason why for everything. And this the last little thing I want to say before I get up out of here. I mean, like I said about the defense, our defense improved so much. It don't even look like it on paper because how much they're on the field.
I know they have. And that's what, look, they're going to bring up the fact that the defense didn't stop them at the end, but they cannot continue. everybody, look, I got the link in the chat. Those who want to come on, I'm about to shut this thing down. But you cannot keep a defense on the field like this, man.
Exactly.
You just can't do it. And
we're not the Bears. We lost like so many starters in the beginning of the year. We got a lot of young backups.
Yeah, we got Anthony Lucas out, Rajon Davis out. You got Eric Gentry out. I mean, for all those guys being out, I thought they were doing pretty well. But
I agree.
And the offense, the defense is only going to go as far as the offense. They're going to feed off of them. So people going to say whatever they want. I'm not buying that. Just like I wasn't buying that. A lot of people were saying that look, it's absolutely no way. You know, I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, but I see all this stuff on Twitter. Everybody just in denial, you know, about what exactly is taking place. But I can see with my eyes. Look, you expect me not to see what I see with my eyes? I know what I see. Don't tell me what I see. I see these balls floating up. You feel what I'm saying? So, oh man, it is what it is, bro.
100% agree. I'm about to let you go, man.
All right, fam.
I just don't want to wear a paper bag on my head watching the TV, man.
Hey, man. Hey, do like me, man. I'm about to get under covers, homie. Go to sleep.
All right, bro.
All right, fam. Fight on. All right, man. Look, hey, music makes me. Hey, look, I can't. For whatever reason, you got your. Come back in and it says disconnected. It says device not connected. Come back in and out if you can, because I can't add you in. I see you on here, but I can't add you in. We got 1,596 people between YouTube and my Twitter. So look, man. Okay, there you go. You came back in. Hey, what's up, my man? Can you hear me? Let me get it. Music, man. Hey, you got to unmute your mic.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I hear you now.
Hey, what's going on, man? You got some great content. I'm always commenting your comments and stuff like that. But
yeah,
man,
I appreciate you.
Let me tell everybody something, man. When Miller Moss played against LSU, all this stuff wasn't happening. Miller Moss played a good game, and he did what he had to do. The problem is Lincoln Riley. Lincoln Riley is Clay Helton 2.0. The man Oklahoma's averaging 45 to 50 points a game on offense. He never had a defense. Now he got a defense, and he can't score a point. It is time to get rid of Lincoln Riley, man. Like I said before, if it wouldn't surprise me if he's left up there in Maryland. It wouldn't surprise me because, like I said before, he's just not getting it. You've had all this talent at USC for 3 years, not on probation, none of that stuff, and you can't seem to win. And like I said, the Big Ten, you know, it's a difficult conference, but it's not that hard. This schedule this year is not even hard. Wait till next year they got to play Oregon, Ohio State, and teams like that. It's gonna be more difficult. So my thing is this: is Malvin can get in the game. He do need some plays. Lincoln Riley should have implemented that this year to get him in the game, get him acclimated. Because see, right now it's too late. What I'm afraid of with USC is going to happen is that a lot of these recruits that's committed, like the Julian Lewises and the other guys committed, are going to decommit.
Hey, well, guess what? Guess whose fault that is? Guess whose fault? Yeah, it's his fault. He's sitting there. He's sitting there on the sideline. I mean, he see what's going on. So look, you know what? If that happens, it's his fault. It's all his fault.
But you know why Lincoln Riley is passing, because he wants Julian Lewis. That's his recruit. That's what he wants. And like I said before, man, it's just horrible, man. We lost 4 games, dog. 4 games this year that we could have won. We haven't played Notre Dame yet, and we ain't played nobody. Penn State was a good game, but we ain't played Notre Dame yet. And the way it looks, now they gonna watch it.
Explain this to me. How you go toe to toe with Penn State? You beat LSU. You know, you beat Wisconsin. How you do all that, but then you come out here like this against Maryland? Maryland.
Like some of the callers said, man, the players just gave up, man. You know, Bear Alexander, you know, he ain't quit on the team. He just got his red shirt. Eric Gentry got hurt. The guy, what's the guy? Davis, the running back. The linebacker.
Yeah,
Rajon Davis. He red shirt and stuff like that, man. These players want to win, man. It's not enough just to go to USC. They want to win. You know, the last time USC won a championship was with Pete Carroll, and that's been decades ago. You know, but it's just that we spent all this money on Lincoln Riley, and he just sold some bad goods. He's like a hoopty. You know what I mean? You see a BMW out there brand new, and he just got a bad motor. So it's just time to really, really get rid of Lincoln Riley, man. I'm saying, and it's gonna cost a lot of money to do it, but I think in the long run, it'll be worth it. But the only thing about this though is you're gonna have to get a coach that can coach. And like I said before, I've been calling for the last year and a half. Lane Kiffin needs to come back to USC.
Yeah, yeah. Hey man, I can tell you this, man. This USC, and you can expect probably some things gonna happen. There's some people that's high right now. My phone blowing up like crazy right now. It's unbelievable. Like this thing.
I'm gonna get off the line, man, because I know some people want to get on, man. But I do appreciate your content, man. I'm always commenting in there. So, like I said, USC fans, man, it's rough this year, and I don't want to hear that. Well, they're in the Big Ten and stuff like this. The first year in the Big Ten, Oregon's first year in the Big Ten, and they dominating the competition.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. So,
all right, fam.
I just for the fans. Appreciate you, sir.
Hey, fight on, family. I appreciate you, man.
Fight on.
Cause Lincoln Riley is a media. Hey, man. I can't say he's not. I mean, I can't argue against that now. At first, I could argue against that, but what else? I mean, I can only go. You know, don't the Bible say you know a tree by the fruit it bears? I'm seeing all kind of stuff. Anyway, man, let me get up out of here. It's an hour. Hey, look, that link. Anybody else want to come on? I'll let you come on, and let me put it in here one more time, and I'm out of here, man. I don't even know how to deal with this. That's the link in the chat. I'll wait about 2 minutes. Anybody wants to come on in, and if not, I'm out of here. It's absolutely insane. This link is in the chat. Man, it's all kind of stuff about to happen. We'll see. We'll see. I can't even begin to think. Yep, no excuses, man. This it's ridiculous. No excuses. Man. Hey, what's up, big? Hey, this is my guy, man. This Rajon Davis pops. Hey, 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 look, fam. It is what it is. We are lost in the sauce. We are lost in the sauce, big dog.
I'm back one more time, man. Like I said before, man.
Hey, look, Rajon Davis' dad told me don't jump, Jay. But you know, hey, it is what it is, man. Stay right there, Brian. Brian. Hey, Steven, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing, Jake?
All right, talk to me.
Hey, that 4th and 1, you don't go for it on 4th and 1. I don't know what to say about that. We saw Utah last year and the year before, 4th and 1, they ran on us and won the game like that, and we're just gonna kick a 40-yarder like we got an NFL kicker on our team.
Yeah,
it just makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
It's Lincoln though. It's Lincoln being so stubborn with Miller Moss and not making the switch. I don't know if it's he doesn't want to put in Mayava because maybe we lose Juju if he does good. I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't make sense.
No, I don't know. I don't know what it is either, man. But, hey, we'll let me this is the opinion show. He says, hey, USCJ, Oklahoma man may be worse than position, but hey, he's an Oklahoma guy. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But bro, we are in a Stephen, we are in a what we call I'm not even gonna say situation. We are in a situation. You hear what I'm saying? And it's a bad situation. Seriously. So
yeah, it is.
We've been on for a minute talking about it, man, but I appreciate you tapping in, and we'll see what happens from here. But like I told other individuals, I wouldn't be surprised if they pulled a Lane Kiffin on him.
Oh man, I wouldn't be surprised either. I don't know if that'd be good for the recruiting, but
I don't either. But I mean, this, like I said, USC don't lose against Minnesota, Tulane, and Maryland. That's bad business, man.
Yeah, you're right. You're dead right on that. That's not SC. That's not the brand that I grew up with.
Was it Boston College that we lost against? That Lane Kiffin got his job?
No, that was Arizona State.
Oh, that was Arizona
State. When they fired him on the tarmac, that was Arizona State.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
That was Steve Sarkisian lost to Boston College on the road.
That's right. That sure was. That's right. Yeah, I'm getting mixed up. But
Yeah, but I agree with you what you said earlier. It's coming back to me, and the caller made a point. With you when you made the statement that he made the switch from Rattler to Caleb when he was at Oklahoma. For some reason, I guess he's just dead set on his quarterbacks looking good, and I'm assuming Moss has already indicated that he's leaving for the draft next season. So that's the only way I could see him continuously leaving Moss in is to get him game film so he can get drafted high enough. You understand what I'm saying? So
yeah,
now there's nothing else to lose for us. Um, does he continue to be stubborn and not put Maeva in so the fan base could see, hey, look, who should have been starting the whole game? That'll make him look bad, and then definitely, you'll see some backlash on that. So right now we're worried about one recruit coming, Julian Lewis, decommitting. But like you said before, one recruit and one coach doesn't, change the program. The program was here before they got here, and it'll be gone. It'll be still here when they leave.
yeah.
So right now, if he were to be replaced, who would we get to call the plays? Would it be Matt Entz? Who will we get? He's coaching the linebackers right now.
That's
Right
that's
now,
that's
right.
that's a great point. That's
So
because he
so
is the
so
offensive
so
coordinator essentially.
so it'll be different if we still had Cliff Kingsbury. He could take over and call the plays, but right now Riley is the sole person that calls the plays. Unless who's the offensive line coach? He can't call it. Who's the quarterback coach? Is it
Hewitt.
what's his name? Hewitt.
Is it Hewitt?
Does he
Yeah.
have any? Does he have any play calling experience? We don't know that.
I don't know. That I don't know.
So it probably wouldn't be wise to let Riley go right now. We talk about really taking on the rest of the season, but like I keep reiterating, man. I said it after the Minnesota loss. I know other people were saying that, hey, look, we should just give them some packages. I was saying then this offensive line does not fit Miller, and we need to go with Maava. I've been saying that a long time ago, about 3 or 4 weeks ago. I've been saying that. So, um, well, I think he'll play this Friday. It's a short week. Miller got banged up a little bit, but if he does get in and his offense really starts to churn, which again we got nothing else to lose, we might as well throw him in there. And his offense starts to really churn, it's going to look real bad on Lincoln Riley for not putting that boy in there way before now.
Yep.
Way before now.
Hey, Steve, did you have any other point that you wanted to add real quick?
Yeah, last thing I was gonna just ask you. What are you hearing about Maeva? Is it he's not practicing well? Is it like what is there any insight on that? Like, is he just not good enough? Like what is Lincoln saying in practice?
He's good enough. He's good enough. In fact, Lincoln Riley said that he actually was right there neck and neck with Miller Moss. So man, your guess is as good as mine right now. This thing it's really mind-boggling just to not even. Like most people, they would even okay. One thing is in practice, but we saw what Jaden Maeva could do last year. If you see a guy keep having the situation going on, why not even try it to see how it sparks the offense? But to not do it, to me, that speaks to a whole other issue right now. You get what I'm saying? It speaks to a whole other issue.
Too stubborn. He's being too
like
stubborn.
it's ridiculous. So yeah, man, it is what it is.
I believe it's what I said a little earlier. He just decided to give Miller Moss an entire year. He's going to move on. Whether Miller Moss has told him he's going to try to make the NFL after this year, and he tried to get him drafted high enough, maybe even the second round if he could play his way into the second round with enough game tape, enough big teams that he has played with your Louisville's, with your LSU, with your Penn State, and it's just not working out. So I guess he figured since Miller Moss was so loyal to the program, he would be somewhat loyal to him. But he gave, and another thing, he didn't even recruit Moss, but he gave Spencer Rattler a shorter leash than this before he came on in with Caleb. Spencer Rattler had maybe a game and a half. Actually, he replaced him in that Texas game, which is like maybe the third or fourth game of the season. Pulled a lease on him real quick, and it was Caleb's show from that point on. But I think it's more so of that, he's trying to get Moss enough game film so he can head on off to the league next year. Because you got to remember, he bringing in Julius Lewis maybe, and then you got Maava right behind him. But I said he should have been playing Maava 3 weeks ago, full time.
Yeah, man. It is what it is. Well, Steven, man, I definitely appreciate you tapping in, man. And I'm gonna take a couple more of these calls. I'm about to get out of here, man. It's
Thanks for
kind
the
of
All right,
time,
man.
Jay. Fight
hey,
on.
fight on, my man. Fight on.
All right, Jay, I get with you, man.
All right, family. Fight on, my
All right.
man. Hard truths. I'm gonna try to take this one, and you'll be my last one. How you doing? Hard truths. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me,
Okay, I
Jay?
hear you now.
Yeah, can oh, okay, my bad. Hey, it's funny because how you get help that you needed on the defense side, this not the defense. I applaud the defense for not getting blown out. We still haven't got blown out yet by double
Man, I
digits.
know it ain't the defense.
Still ain't got blown out yet.
I see these lost to the soul fans.
Jay, we ain't got blown out yet. I don't mean to cut you off,
No,
but
you
I
straight.
still yet we like got like where we get our head ripped off. Like damn, like they beat us like crazy. Like all these games have came down that we lost to the wire, to the last minute or two.
Bro,
That
and
like and how you get help.
think about this. It's all do you know how many game changing interceptions that we've had now?
This, man, that too. That too. This is crazy. Like how you get Matt Ince, dude that came from the man. And then number 56, I don't know who he is, but he was killing it today. He got in that backfield so quick on that. He played nose tackle or something, and they called a hold on him. Number 56 on our defense.
I think
Man, he was just breaking through. I'm like, I don't know who this is, but he beasting.
Somebody could correct me.
Go ahead.
But I think that's Elijah Hughes, number 56. I could be wrong. I gotta look up. No,
I think you got it right. That is him, Elijah Hughes.
Solo,
right.
or Elijah. I'm trying to remember what number Solo is. But yeah, go ahead. I'm listening to you.
Yeah, this dude, like, the help is there. The defense is there that we like, and we gotta like. I think we got a better than average defense, but based off how they gonna rank us and all that, they're gonna say we're average. But this defense, it's not the defense. We improved there. That's good, okay. But I'm saying, like, dude, you at least can call in the backup quarterback in like at least one or two plays. Not only that, you telling me the one that you got in, he can't run at least once, like or twice in a quarter, like wide open lanes and stuff like that. Stepping up in the pocket and just breaking it. Come on, man, this is crazy. This is
It's wild, man.
crazy.
It's
This
wild.
is like, and this is it's like I knew we done their loss when it came down to the last minute and they scored again. When they got the 2 point conversion. What? How do we let Maryland get a 2 point conversion? That is crazy. Not
Yeah.
only that, why ain't you feeding the running back, man? We got a decent running back. I would have accepted you handing it off to him to get the first down at the end versus throwing it to him. Come on, he ain't no receiver. He's a running back. He's there to run.
The whole
Like
thing is a loss to the sauce called game, and everything starts with the head, bro. It is what it is. I mean, everything right now. It's sad to see it. I mean, just to see here and see it play out like this, knowing that we came out strong against LSU, but knowing that we got talent, but to see it unfold like this it's just I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say.
it's unacceptable.
That 4-8 season with Clay Helton.
Oh, that hurt. That hurt.
That hurt.
Bro, this the thing. We done went through so much after T. Curl left, bro. We done been suspended from bowl games and championships and stuff like, man, and the moment we break through that shit, we only won one Rose Bowl. Okay, that's fine. But this shit, we pay like I don't want to say we, but they're paying you 100 million. What?
You ain't getting
100 million, bro.
you're not
I'm
getting
changing
it
some
done.
shit ASAP. Like what? Come on, man. This is crazy. Come
It's
on,
wild.
they like I'm paying you 100. I got you $100 million contract and stuff like that. And then USC they like to do it up. They flew him and Bear Alexander out on a private jet when they got them. You notice that? Flew
Man,
him out, paying y'all big bucks. Like, come on, USC, the brand, like you said, this come down to the brand. Like,
no,
come on,
no,
we had
no,
already went through what we went
nobody,
through.
nobody bigger than the program, man. Nobody bigger than
Yeah,
the program. And right now, hey, look, man, let our next move be our best move. That's the bottom line. Jen Corden, whatever you do, I support it. I don't, you see what's happening. This ain't the way to go. I don't,
uh,
everything's on the table right now. I didn't say that before. Everything is on the table. I grew up watching this. My grandma would watch this on Saturdays, USC football, Keith Jackson. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I would watch it. I go outside and play before I really just started getting into football as a little 7, 8 year old kid going outside, play, come back in. You know what I mean? Grandma still watching it, sitting in the chair, posted up.
Yeah.
Look,
And I grew up on the low bottoms
yeah,
right there by the Coliseum, man.
yeah,
What? I'm
yeah,
seeing all these jerseys, and I grew up
yeah,
over there, like right
yeah.
there, over there on King and Vernon by the Coliseum, dude. This all we know,
Yeah.
man. You
Well, you're not.
know,
Yeah, this all, and you're not far from me. I mean, I'm from the Crenshaw district, right there between Slauson and Crenshaw, right there, man. So,
yes,
I
sir.
mean, this is all we know. Like, this is it, and this is unacceptable, bro. And I cannot listen, man. This is ridiculous. I
This
mean,
is what makes it worse, man. When we know we invested a lot, we invested in coaches, we invested in this new NIL deal. We paying players. We might be playing some players we might be paying some players that's already in high school and stuff like that. We paying a coach. It's like, come on, man. Now that we can do that, and not only that, what makes it worse, what we've been through, we've been out of probation for bowl games to championship for too long. Not only that, they got this new stuff that they could cancel anytime they want with this 12-team playoff stuff. What This is the time. This is the time right now where you could get in, where you could fit in a 12-team playoff.
and we
You
don't
know
even.
how many
Hey,
years
and we don't even make.
we
We don't
went
even make
through?
that.
Yeah, you know how many years and stuff people that went through where you had to go undefeated, and some teams where it was just one game, one loss, especially USC with one loss or two loss, and we was just done for the playoffs. Now they got the 12-team playoffs. Jay? We probably would have won more playoffs and got more Heisman. I'm gonna tell you now, if they would have started this 12-team playoff stuff, we would have had way more
Hey,
championships. And
hey,
you
hey,
telling me
hey,
Lincoln Riley,
hey.
you can't get it done?
Look, we would have if the 12-team playoffs was there with Clay Helton when we played against Penn State, we would have we almost look. I remember Kurt Herbstreit saying we were the hottest team that year and nobody want to play us, but we ended up going to the Rose Bowl. We balled out, beat Saquon Barkley, Chase McSorley, but we probably would have won a championship. We could have probably lightweight won a championship then because we was good.
Yeah. And that was right before the BCS. No, it was after. My bad. But yeah, man, come on, man. This is unacceptable, man. Come on, man. Because now if you Lincoln Riley, like dude said, who you was on with before, you ain't got nothing to lose, man. So why not? Why not? You should be looking towards the bench. And what I like about Dan Lin, he's so smart, right? So Dan Lin, he's thinking about the future because he's putting in a lot of these freshmen and players who they, I mean, don't get me wrong, we do have injuries or stuff like that, but I'm starting to see a lot more players on the field and get more PT. And I
Yeah.
think Dan Land, he knows it's a young team. So these dudes, they need to get some PT, get some experience. And they've been doing a good job, man. They well coached, man. That defense is well coached, man. Little mistakes here and there, but well coached, man.
Well,
Big
look,
ups to him, man. Dan
yeah,
Land, man. And I don't want to
big up
take
for
up too
him.
much of your time. I
No,
know
you
you probably
good.
got
You
other
good.
people that want to come up, man. I'm gonna get off, but man, keep going, man, because you saying some real stuff, man. Keep going, man. Come on, man.
Hey,
Keep this
hey,
stuff going, man.
I appreciate you, fam. I appreciate you always tapping in, man. And yeah, we're gonna keep it rolling, man. We just frustrated, but yeah, we're gonna keep moving and grooving with it. We represent
Oh,
the city. We represent the inner city.
yes, sir, man. You already know we in the city, man.
All right, big
LA
dog.
for real. All
Fight
right,
on.
man. Yeah, I'm over there at Hard Tours TV, man. I'll be putting out little stuff here and there for SC, man.
Hey,
But yeah,
hey, you got Instagram and anything?
yeah, I'm on Instagram. Yeah,
Hey, well, I'm or Instagram or
I
Twitter. Send
I
me your
follow you
link to
on
your.
Twitter.
Oh, well, send me your link on Twitter to your station, man, and I'll tap in with you. I'll subscribe.
Okay, no problem, Jay, man. Take care.
All right, fight on, big dog. Steffi, what's the word, big dog?
Hey, ain't no point. Hey, you might as well take you a shot and just chill for the rest of the Saturday, man. Order you some good food or just, hey, it's time to turn the page for next year, man. That's all it is.
Hey,
It's all
hey,
good.
hey, it's all good. I'm getting under the covers, bro. I'm going to sleep.
I didn't miss the taste of the soul for this game, man. I could have been at the taste of the soul right now, man, chilling with everybody else. We're watching USC getting beat, man, and like you said, we struggling with these dudes, and it's all good though. At the end of the day,
did you happen to go watch the press conference?
No, I didn't get to go see it, man. I was over there looking at this other game, whatever. I didn't even get the chance to look, but I am gonna look at it and see. I want to see what he's gonna say and what excuse he gonna come up with. Like I feel like it's his third year, and I just feel like I'm gonna give him one more year, man. But it has to be a change, bro. You got to start back putting up these points, and we need a mobile quarterback. We can't do it with Miller Moss. Miller Moss ain't it. At this point, it's time to turn the chapter. And like some of the people were saying, Jada Mayava need to get his shot or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because you gave Caleb Williams his. When you took Spencer Rattler out. Now it's time to, give Jada Mayava his or whatever, because it's time to see something different, what he can do, what he can bring to the table. And I feel like he could bring a lot. I just, with this Zachariah Branch, man, I don't know what's going on with him, but it's just like, he gonna have to start going, man. This your sophomore year, dog. It's time for you to handle your business and go do your thing. You know what I'm saying? But
I really don't. That's another question. I mean, that's a great question. I have no idea.
To me, he could remind me. I'm not gonna put him up there with him. I was gonna say Reggie Bush, but I feel like he could be. I would say Adoree Jackson. I would say you ain't even giving us. I mean, even though Adoree played defense though, but at least he was on kickoff, punt or whatever. He'd take some stuff to the house. I mean, you ain't even giving us that, man. You gave your freshman year, you gave us two. How many punt returns he had? Gave us a couple of them, but it was against mediocre teams, though. I mean, he did something against LSU. I think you said he got off with a 20-yard run today or whatever. But I mean, you ain't even giving us Adoree Jackson, man. Like, come on, man.
Do you realize what Adoree was doing though? Like, you remember at Notre Dame? I mean, he was picking off balls. He was returning punts. He was returning kick. I mean, he was doing it all in one game. So
man,
that's a. Yeah.
Can we at least get some of that or something? Like, you know what I'm saying? But we got to finish this year off strong, man. I like you said, I don't care about none of them bowls. At this point, if it ain't at the end of the year, we USC. We play for championships. We don't play for no mediocre. I don't even believe in what's how they say moral victories or whatever. We don't play for that, man. If we don't, it's almost like the Lakers. If we ain't putting up championship banners, man, we ain't putting up nothing. All that other stuff, the Heisman is cool, but. Yeah, man, we play for championships. The thing is that what it get frustrating is how these media people, how they talk about USC. Yeah, we ain't been great in a long time, whatever. But stop talking down on us like we peons, like we Southwest College or something, or this is Cal State Fullerton. Like this ain't USC. You better, like Birdman said, you better put some respect on our name, man. Like, come on, dog. Like we ain't did this.
And the thing about it, we got to back it up. And
no, we do. No, we do. We do.
Back it up because now, hey, Paul Feinbaum, he looked like it almost looked like he was right. And I defended Lincoln Riley. You feel me? I
did too. And now we gave him all ammunition that he over there eating it up. He loving it. All the SEC people or whatever.
Hey, he gonna smash us. But you know what? It's nothing I can say. I gotta take it like a man. I just gotta stand up there and listen to it because at the end of the day, this dude is sitting up there. I'm not gonna go back over that, but it is what it is, man. I'm gonna read this last thing, man.
Most definitely, definitely.
Hey, you keep it safe, big dog.
Hey, fight on, man.
Hey, fight on. Hey, thank you, Maurice, for the super chat. USC coaches have to realize these Big Ten teams consider playing USC as their Super Bowl. They are way too hyped players. Just look at their team reactions, yeah, right after the game. Even it's not just the team reactions, it's the coaches as well. Everybody's excited, but hey, man, it is what it is. I'm about to get out of here. I've been on here, almost an hour and 30 minutes. I didn't think I was gonna be on here. I got a total of 1,600 people in the chat, and compared with Twitter and YouTube. So I'm out of here, man. I don't know. I guess I'll do a video tomorrow, man. I don't know. We'll figure this out. I'm sure we got all kind of stories that's be coming out of this. This is crazy. It's unreal that we even here right now. But look, man, love you, Trojan family. You guys already know. Big love for the Trojan family. It's USCJ32 on Instagram, USCJ32 on Twitter. I'm out of here, man. Everybody stay blessed. Everybody stay safe tonight, man. Don't drink and drive. Don't do none of that, man. Go to church tomorrow. Give God some praise. I'm out.